they wanted to be surrounded by love and friends, and you did it. So you're here, and it's really awesome. So again, thanks for coming to the celebration of Max Bolton's life, and that's exactly what it is. It's a celebration. Max was a gift. He was given to the Bolton family and given to all of us, and we're here to celebrate that and be grateful for it. I want to bring somebody up, but first, everybody got this card, but I'd like to read the back of it because it's really a neat passage, and I think it's one that really helps you kind of cope with it. But it says, when tomorrow starts without me, please try to understand that an angel came and called my name and took me by the hand. The angel said my place was ready in heaven far above, and that I would have to leave behind all those I dearly love. But when I walked through heaven's gate and felt so much at home, when God looked down and smiled at me and said, welcome home. So when tomorrow starts without me, don't think we're far apart, for every time you think of me, I'm right here in your heart. And that's where Max will be every time you think of his smile, or his hug, or his laugh, or every time you think of Julie, or Mike, or Leo, they'll be right there in your heart. So it's really a wonderful writing, and I'm glad that they picked it. But right now, Mike Bolden, where are you, Mike? Mike would like to come up and share a few sentiments with you, and thank you for being here.
Thank you all. If my voice cracks or if I take a deep breath, you probably understand why. But thank you guys for coming. Everybody here, this is exactly what we envisioned. Not a morose funeral. We envisioned a celebration of his life. Anybody that knew Max knew. Anybody that knew Max knew that he brought a smile. And I would hate for his remembrance to be anything but a smile. He loved life. We don't know exactly the cause of death yet, but we know he was wakeboarding, and we know he was with friends, and he was on a lake, and he loved the water. I don't care. I know he was doing exactly what he loved up until the moment he died. How he died is somewhat irrelevant to me at this point. I'm going to read a little bit because it took me a minute to jot this down. Today I'm blessed. I have the best family that I could absolutely hope for. My parents, Carl and Ann, my brother Scott, his wife Jessica, and their boys Eli, Ben, and Gus. My father-in-law Mike, who's here with us today, and his wife Jeannie. I have cousins, uncles, nephews, nieces, dozens of people in my family for which I'm blessed. I have an awesome wife. Everybody here, I think, knows my awesome wife. She's the best mother I could possibly imagine for my children. I have my two wonderful sons. Leo is going to carry on the family tradition of athletics and academia, and Max is going to shine down on us and hold us up when we need to be held up and help us through the tough times. Having an angel above us is probably the most wonderful thing that I could have. Today I'm thankful. I have 23 years with one of the sweetest and loving souls that was Max. It's a lot less than I wanted, but it's more than I deserve. Julie said it best. Julie said, the world was a better place because Max was in it. I could tell stories of his huge heart. I could tell many stories, and Mike was kind enough to share some of those with you all. But you all have your own stories, and feel free to share those with each other. Feel free to share them with me. Feel free to share them with our family. I don't know why we chose well, I do know why. We chose the donations instead of flowers. Julie's always thought that flowers, while 1 dozen roses is beautiful, having a whole scenery doesn't really do anything. We much of that money go to good use, and I know, if not all of you, most of you have donated generously. We have a nice fund built up that we're going to use to save some reefs in the ocean. Those were his 2 passions. The last story, I just heard a story today about him and when we were in Belize, we went diving. It was one of his first ocean dives. It was gorgeous. Through coral reefs and along a cliff. And the next day he went out with Leo and they were driving around the town and he saw an oil rig. And Leo told us, I'd never seen Max so mad. He was pissed off because he said that rig's going to ruin that reef. And so I truly believe that with his degree in geology and his master diver, he would have done something to save those reefs, and so we're going to do something in his honor to help save those reefs. Finally, I'm humbled. The love, support, care from family, friends, Triple Crown, the community here. Every friend's been willing to take up and do things that I probably could have done, but I would have done very half-assed at this point. And my friends have stepped up and done all kinds of stuff to help our family. They say sometimes you don't know what you got until it's gone. I know. I know I'm blessed. I know I'm thankful, and I'm humbled. I'm humbled by all your support. The last thing, if anybody and everybody that knows Max knows, he would have wanted us to have a drink. And so, whatever you have, please, a last toast to Max. Thank you.
Cheers.